Hi, my name is Simran. I'm a co-founder at Chemetrian. Chemetrian is a platform for chemists to accelerate the discovery of molecules through data analysis and machine learning, which does not require software development expertise. Chemetrian will be presenting a poster at the Molecule Maker Lab Institute in Urbana-Champaign, and we would love for you to come visit us and try out our software. Now, today, I'll be reviewing the Kaggle competition presented by the Institute to build a regression model to predict photostability lifetimes. Now you can look further here at the description. The majority of users will likely build their model via a Jupyter notebook or a Python program. However, I will download a dataset found in this competition and convey how trivial it is to apply machine learning through Chemetrian's predictive modeling platform to show how any chemist can reap the benefits of machine learning without specializing in computer science. First thing I'll do is click on this data tab, and what you can do is click the download all button. However, I've already done this, and so we'll pan over to the actual Chemetrian platform. So here's our website. You can visit us at www.chemetrian.com. I'll click onto the tools. Now what you can see here is this is our chemical space analysis product, and this allows users to identify relationships between molecules. However, we're using the predictive modeling tool to build a regression model to predict the photostability lifetimes, and that's stated by the competition. So we'll click on this tab here. Now, the first thing you can do is you can upload your training file. So you'll hover over this new training data, click on external data. In this case, I'll continue without a workflow. Now, the file explorer will open up, and I can click my training file. So the first thing to do is to select the target variable. And as mentioned by the competition, here's our target variable. Now in terms of selecting features, we can go back to the Kaggle competition description to identify which are the likely features. So the likely features are presented here. Now we'll add these three. Now lastly, I'll add another feature. I noticed that this feature in particular was generating more predictive power in addition to the past three. So we'll add this as well. I'll click submit. Now scrolling down further, getting to the model training configuration, there's many different ways a user can customize their model. They can auto-tune their hyperparameters. There are 5 different regression models to choose from. There are a few different metrics to optimize towards. And lastly, the user can select the number of features that they want to fine-tune here. What we'll do is we'll set hyperparameters to auto-tune, and we'll select the popular tree ensemble model XGBoost. Scroll down a bit further, and what we can do is click Train Model. Now, looking at the graph here, as you can see, the model, there's no cases of underfitting or bias, but you can see there is a little bit of an overfit here. R squared score is about 80%, but generally the model did a good job fitting. You can see, as mentioned before, the training data was predicted perfectly. However, the test data here is a little bit off this best fit line, and you can see there's one case of a true outlier here. So I always say that you should always run different models, different configurations in order to find out which is really giving you the best score. Now, scrolling down a bit further, here is our inferencing module. What we'll do is we'll simulate using this trained model to make predictions on molecules with the unknown photostability lifetimes. Now, what we'll do is we'll upload the inference file provided by the competition. That's loaded in. Now we'll click this Run Inferencing button. Now the job is completed, and what we'll do is we'll download the predictions. So you can see here, this is my final output of the predictions. And in the input test file they gave, this T80 column actually has null values for here. However, our application has filled it out as this is what the model has predicted. Now, as mentioned, we would love for you to come visit us at our poster tomorrow. However, if you don't have the time, what you should do is visit us at www.chemetrian.com. Otherwise, what you can do is email us at info@chemetrian.com. Thank you for your time.